Howdy, y'all.
Hi, guys.
It's Ryan
And Angela.
from RNA Music,
Yes.
deep in the heart of Texas.
That's right.
That's where we're at. Right now.
Currently, that's
Believe
our situation.
it or not.
That's our situation.
Welcome to
Yes.
Ask RNA, whatever number it is, 500 or
gosh,
something.
Something.
Yeah, so let's get right to it.
Yay!
Excuse me. I'm still recovering.
Yes.
I'm doing better than last week.
That's true.
We're almost there. I'd say I'm like 87%.
Yeah.
That's about right.
I would say.
Next week, I'm hoping to be 110%.
Of course.
All right, right to the questions. Bowling Paul.
Okay.
It's cool you're adding acacia. Thank you. We're working on it. We're working on it.
We're got lots of plans.
Yeah. Ryan, any thoughts about Reverend Guitars?
Mm.
Just wondering. I've never seen one in the flesh. Angela saw today that this is Peter Capaldi's last season as the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
I've read that David Tennant really wanted to come back. What are your thoughts?
Okay.
Let's talk about guitars.
Yeah.
You know, I've kind of looked at Reverend Guitars before. I mean, they've been kind of getting a lot of attention for a couple of years now.
Mm-hmm.
I was just showing Angela the shapes. They're very
pretty.
kind of retro, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of
I like them.
a little bit Fenderish, but a little bit retro as well. Phone. It's an insurance company wanting to sell me insurance. Because we got caller ID.
Your beard is looking mighty righteous.
Is it?
Yeah.
Somebody.
It's intense.
See, I told you it was insurance. Somebody told me it was it majestic was the word they used?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. Oh no, it was on a guitar forum that I go to, and I put a picture up, and they're like, "Dude, it was impressive."
Yeah.
You know, I'm working on it. Maybe someday I'll be happy with it. But
Yes, we'll get it to like past the RNA, like we did last time. We were like, it was right at the little
at the Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah, and then it was.
We're gonna see. I'm gonna see how much wizard I can go. I don't know.
There you go.
The Reverend Guitars, yeah. So I've never played one in person or seen one in person. Mess with them. I always thought they're kind of unique shapes for sure.
Right.
None of those shapes were specifically
Like
I get excited about.
like calls to me.
Called to me.
Yeah.
Angela likes some of their Gretsch-ish looking rockabilly kind of guitars. She loves those kind of guitars.
I love it. They're cool. I like. It's very nostalgia.
Yeah.
Esque.
So now they do have a V though, and I love flying Vs. Flying Vs are awesome. So, I don't know. I haven't really looked at them too much. I have some friends who are dealers actually, and I've been talking to them about it. And from a business selling standpoint, there are some appealing things about them I've learned. So, you never know. See what happens.
You never know.
I would definitely like to get my hands on one and play it though. That's always the thing, man, because you can see pictures and videos on YouTube and the internet and Facebook and stuff of guitars and think they're awesome, and then get them in your hands like, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
So the test is, in the flesh,
Yes.
getting your hands on them and playing them. So.
Right.
Angela, Peter Capaldi's last season as the Doctor. What are your thoughts?
I'm really happy that it's ending. It took me a long. I mean, I finally kind of warmed up to him, but it's too late. It's
Too late now.
It was like stop trying to make him. The first season, it was okay with him, and then the second season, it was just more like the Clara show, and then the third season, this past one, I believe that's what it is, was just like too reaching. It was too much. Some of them were just. Stephen Moffat was really just kind of, I don't know. The storyline was just dumb, and then it turned into the Me show. Me, she was the girl. She's the girl who gets the Doctor gives her immortality.
Oh.
She's like a little Viking princess, you know, and she lives her life, and she was like, you didn't realize that you did, you know, and she starts getting hard-hearted, and that was kind of cool, but then it was like, you know, there was nothing about, it was like no doctor, you know. So I'm really happy about him kind of leaving. I'm not really sure about the new companion. She seems too goofy for me, for my taste. All the other companions had like careers, other than Donna Noble, Catherine Tate's character. She was very comic relief, but her and David Tennant had a relationship outside of that, with a lot of Shakespearean theater and a lot of stand-up and a lot of ad-lib type stuff. So their chemistry was perfect because they already had a relationship outside, and they were just continuing that with the show. But this girl just seems a little bit too ridiculous, and Peter Capaldi's very dry, so I think this is going to be like almost like a gun to the foot of, because Matt Smith brought a whole new generation of people to the Doctor, and it made it an American show, not just a British show.
Yeah.
And David
increased
Tennant,
the fan base.
yes, and then people
Huge.
went back and watched it, and then David Tennant like sealed the deal. Everybody was like, okay, I really like Doctor Who. And then we got Peter Capaldi, and the newbies kind of like him, but people who know who the Doctor is and have watched all the Doctors, it's just kind of hard to kind of accept him.
What do you think about Tennant coming back?
I don't think he will. I think that would.
I don't think they'll let it happen.
I don't think that'll be a good idea at all, because it's almost just trying too hard. Mm-hmm. It'll be almost like, I think it'll be the death of the show, because it'll make fans think that they're just kind of running out of options. I think they just need to get him a young blood, someone who's like the kid I wanted to. He's in Humans right now, and I can't think of the actor's name, but he played Merlin on the TV series Merlin.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I thought he would make a really good Doctor, but he's now on the TV show Humans. I haven't caught up, so I don't know if he's dead on Humans or not, but he plays one of the main characters on the sci-fi show Humans. He would make a really good Doctor, I think. Someone along those lines, someone real young. They need to go back to a younger guy, someone in their 30s, maybe late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s, and just bring that back and kind of give him a reason why to breathe new life into him, so the next generations can keep going, you know. So that's my thoughts. I'm kind of glad Peter Capaldi. They gave him way too long of airtime. I mean,
he should have done one season.
Christopher Eccleston only got one season.
I don't know. I liked him.
One season. David Tennant got 3, and maybe 4. I don't know. I got one with Rose, one with.
I like David Tennant the best.
So yeah, he just got 3. David Tennant just got 3 seasons. Matt Smith got 3, I think, and Peter Capaldi gets 4.
Which is 3 too many.
It's ridiculous. So yeah, they should have ended. Well, he should have gotten 1, I believe.
Excuse me.
But that's just me. You know.
I'm a very passive Doctor Who fan. I'm not even as nearly as into it as she is.
Yeah.
But I liked the other 3 guys, even Eccleston.
I liked Eccleston.
I watched that one. I'm like,
did.
It held my interest as a passive Who fan. And then the other 2 guys, Smith and Tennant, you know, I was like, okay, this is great.
Yeah.
And like, I watched like just a few episodes of Capaldi. I'm like, I'm not into this. I'm out.
Yeah.
So for me,
even our boys, they were hardcore Whovians. Like, they hit the ground running, back to back, binge watching. You know, we really loved it. And now there's like,
yeah.
I mean, we watched the Christmas special like days after the Christmas, and that's like was our tradition. And so they're just like, I don't really want to watch it, and that's sad.
It's time for some change.
It really is.
For sure.
Yes. Make Doctor Who great again.
Oh, no, you didn't. People are unsubscribing right now.
That's awesome.
No.
I made myself laugh. That was great.
Oh, you almost choked me.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, William Paul.
Yeah.
Clyde Cactus.
Okay.
I think this is the first question from Clyde Cactus, because I would remember that name. Because that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Hi, guys. Been looking into acoustic blues in standard tuning. Was wondering what you thought of resophonic guitars. Also, do you have any favorite blues artists? Thanks a million. Get well soon.
after that massive coughing.
I'm trying. I took some cough medicine this morning. I got to go take that Mucinex here when we get done.
Yes.
But, I think resophonic guitars are pretty cool. Like I don't own one. I've only played one briefly, but I have a buddy in Dallas who has a band, Chad, and that's all he does is he plays slide guitar on resophonic in his band. He's a very like country, bluegrass, rockabilly.
He's very resophonically.
Yeah, so they're pretty cool. You know, I've never bought one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I will because I'm not just that passionate about it, but I think they're cool. And I don't think we've ever carried any in the store because it's not like it's a real popular seller. Mm-hmm. Like, haven't anybody said, "Come in, hey man, you have any of the resophonics?" No, but I can order you one. You know, we can get them if somebody wants one. But as far as favorite blues artists, what's funny is I did about a week ago or earlier this week, I did an interview with a friend of mine here in Texas who's an actual Texas country blues artist.
Yeah.
And I did an interview with Wesley Pruitt. Scroll back, you might have seen it, and we talked a lot about the blues and our favorite artists. And for me, it's probably Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Yeah.
And for Wes, Stevie was like the huge influence on him too, because I'm not a massive blues fan.
Yeah, I couldn't name you other than just like the very big
echelon.
Yeah, guys.
B.B.
King and I love listening to the blues. I'm more of a jazz girl. But I do like the blues. I like what guys can make their guitars sound like, you know, and it's pretty cool. But I didn't grow up on blues. My dad was like, you don't want to sing the blues. Be happy. Sing something happy. He was always very just like, my dad was very particular about what we listened to and what we were feeding our thoughts. He was like, why do you want to talk about your busted down, broken marriage, cheating husband,
busted
biscuits? And so, other than even like Ray Charles, some of the stuff that he would do, my dad liked, but it was kind of funny.
Rhythm and blues.
Yes. And so we didn't grow up on it. So I couldn't name other than what everybody else would be like. Generic stuff, like saying, what kind of pop artist? Oh, I like the Beatles, It's just like very, that's all I know.
No, I know, all the names, all the big time guys. As a guitar nerd for 30 years, being in guitar and having 25 years of Guitar World magazines or something crazy. So, Albert King and, BB and all the great guys and Howlin' Wolf and all those. But I never really just got into that music. So for me, it was always Stevie Ray Vaughan. And I always think he's not blues like those old guys are blues.
No.
He's like Texas blues.
Yeah, he's more
which
like
is a whole kind of another.
Blues.
He's a whole nother.
Dirty blues.
Dirty blues, man. Dirty Texas blues.
Yeah.
He's a whole nother level than some of those. Some of the others, in a different way. He's an incredible musician. So.
Yeah.
But I don't even own any Stevie Ray records.
Yeah. I
got a couple of songs I bought. I pick and choose my favorite ones. But so Stevie's probably my favorite of those. But yeah. Great question, Clyde. Thank you for asking that. Anybody who didn't go see my interview with Wesley, go check it out.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
You'll enjoy it, and he's phenomenal. And he's a great local
Wesley's
guy.
my favorite blues guy.
Favorite blues player. That's this guy I know.
Wesley.
Right here in Canton, Texas.
A friend of ours.
Thanks, Clyde. Corman Shearmeyer. Shear.
Yes.
I said it right.
Like the
Shear.
Cheers.
Or shear someone's something. All right, thanks. What's the next guitar you're going to get for yourself?
Ooh.
Oh, and tips on repairing wood chips on a guitar.
Thanks a lot, Corman.
Well, now there's the question I'm really excited about. Next guitar for myself, I don't really know, honestly.
Yeah.
I got a cool Schecter just a few months ago that I really like. Of course, it was a killer deal, so that's always makes it better. I don't know. I'm looking at some other Schecters that are similar to the one that I got, but one with the Floyd, or the single cut version of that one. That's what I would really like if one popped up at the right price.
Yeah.
But of course, we also have the Heritage stuff coming pretty soon, and once the Heritage guitars get here, I don't know, and Yeah, and we got
Exciting.
coming up this spring. Of course, we have. I think I announced it. I'm pretty sure I did a special run CMG guitar, an RNA Music Edition CMG. It's going to be a run of a limited run of like 5. So at the maximum there'll be 5, and they'll be numbered: number 1 of 5, 2 of 5, 3 of 5, 4 of 5. So just a real limited special run, never to be repeated. And I have a feeling I'm probably going to want to reserve one of those for myself, like maybe number 5 of 5 or something, you know. But I don't really know. I mean, I've got my eye on a few things, but so probably either another Schecter, or a Heritage, or the CMG. But the CMG thing is several months off getting done, so I don't know. But I've been really enjoying the heck out of my Schecter Hellraiser Extreme that I got, so quite a bit. Yeah. What guitar do you want to get for yourself?
For myself, actually, I would like to get another ukulele.
I can make that happen.
I want the one with it has Hawaii, all the islands on it. It's like real pretty, and I want to get a plain one because I want to paint. I want to decorate my own.
Oh, like a white one?
Yeah.
Or like a wood one and paint it?
Probably just like a white one, so I can paint it myself. Like a matte finish, so it'll actually so it won't like peel off. But
we can probably do that.
So that's my thing, because I want to get I want to get creative on a few guitars. So yeah.
So some ukuleles. Angela wants some ukuleles.
I like to have at least 2 more ukuleles.
Yeah. Although I was eyeballing a Reverend V a while ago, I was like, oh man. So maybe because I know a guy. I know a guy who just became a Reverend dealer.
Yes.
That I'm friends with.
That'll be fun.
We might test the waters.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. But wood chips on guitars. Well, it really depends on the depth and size of the wood chip. I don't do a lot of that myself. I have some friends that are, about 45 minutes away that are like magicians, sorcerers when it comes to guitar repair, and they can do it fast. So I just take my stuff to those guys. Yeah. But most of the time I watch. I had my custom shop Washburn, like one of the volume knobs was literally crushed into the body of the guitar, and the wood was just. I thought, oh man,
like someone stepped on it or something.
Yeah, like it got crunched in there, and that wood was cracked, and it was pushed down right around the knob. So I took it to those guys, and they're like, oh yeah, man, no problem, we can fix that, and just pushed it. And then super glue. Super glue is the guitar repair dude's magic sauce with a thin viscosity super glue, not the super thick. It comes in different kind of thicknesses. You like that? I said viscosity.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm pretty smart. I went to college. Yeah. I did go to college.
I believe you. Yeah, I was there.
And you were there. I wouldn't have finished without you. But so it just depends on the how deep the dent is. But super glue, used to fill it, or to push, if you can, push the wood back and then kind of fill it with super glue. But it's not really my area of expertise, that kind of stuff. I can do setups. Setups are basically as much as I like to do. I don't like to get into like fixing broken necks and cracks and stuff. I just don't have time to do that kind of stuff. Nope. So, but yeah, there you go. Sorry, I wasn't much help on repairing, but it's hard to. Every one is different. If it's a really deep one, how you would go about fixing it is a little bit different if it's just a surface scratch. So, thanks for the question, Corbin. Appreciate it. And that's it for today. 3 questions. So, if you have a question for next week, typey. Leave it below. Or a comment. Of course, there were a lot of comments that I didn't read. Most of them were like, hey, feel better soon.
Yes.
So thank you. I really appreciated that.
Yeah. I feel like it's the Jet City little thing makes me think that I have my hair
something it's the Jet City logo.
It's throwing me off.
It's throwing you off.
Sorry.
Yeah, so leave a question or comment, for next week. Tell me, guys, what guitars you guys are interested in. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, tell me what y'all think about Reverend Guitars.
Yeah.
Might be something we look at, potentially, if enough people are interested. So, yeah, there you go. Thanks so much.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for asking Angela questions.
I know.
She appreciates it. She gets tired of guitar questions.
No, it's interesting. It's good information. I like to hear and hear you talk about it, and it's interesting.
Yeah. More Dr. Who questions. All right, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. We'll see you next week. Keep the music alive.
Don't forget it.
Dee-lily.